Every object has a story to tell. A story behind the reason for its existence, or a story behind the person who owns that product. Each product is a statement, and that is what makes each product and its design unique.
The contextual use of technology is design.
Design is holistic. It's not just ergonomics, it's not just aesthetics. You start thinking of every aspect.
It has to fit the person in every way. It can be ergonomics, it can be aesthetics, everything. It has to fit in all ways.
A good design blends into the world around us just like an element of nature, including all aspects such as culture, history, ergonomics, aesthetics, emotion, etc., etc.
See, design is important for everybody, whether it's large-scale, large-scale organized sectors or MSMEs. For MSMEs, today I would say that design is much more important than any other time. The reason being that their survival is now at stake because of the kind of technology that is available for the organized sector, large industries, and the ease of transportation.
The micro, small, medium enterprises or the MSME sector has been recognized as the engine of economic growth in India. There are over 26 million MSMEs in India which employ over 61 million people, and hence the labor intensity of the MSME sector is much higher than that of the larger enterprises.
MSMEs are the backbone of Indian economy. Almost about 95% of the industries, they form part of the Indian industries. So most industry and economy relies heavily on MSME industries. When it comes to design, design has today become one of the very important and significant component of any industry success, not only in India but also worldwide. And looking at that aspect, the Ministry of MSME, Government of India, they have come out with this one unique design intervention scheme, design clinic scheme for this country's large micro, small and medium enterprises. And NID has been appointed as a nodal agency to implement this scheme throughout the country. The uniqueness of this program is that the MSME industry and designer, they can come together, interact, also understand the problems and opportunities that exist in the MSME industries and provide on-the-spot suggestions. That can become a platform for the industries and designers to work together for a longer duration.
In 1995, we started Synergy Agrotech Private Limited with a broader views of consultancy, trading and manufacturing the equipment. Our company is ISO 9000-2008 and we get regular feedback from the customer, and we have found that customers feel that machine look should be better and it should be more user friendly.
A design intervention in such industries brings about a profound change in business model growth and sustainability.
So such questions lead to the design, so that it is not because of the design intervention, what I could achieve was, and so then the outcome is like, this is the proposed design.
New designs prepared by Design Clinic have many features which solve our most of the problem, such as easy to clean the condenser, easy to see the performance of the refrigeration system, better look, and reduce the material consumption.
Design is also about mass production. It is important for a design to be feasible, cost-effective and simple while being replicated over and over again.
The client who came to us is actually a doctor. They use an endoscope which is very expensive. In the medical college, it's about 7 lakh upward. And it's a fantastic device which he can use to study the ear, nose and throat. But because it's so expensive, these people who pass out of this MD with ENT specialists, they are not able to afford this thing. Only big hospitals are able to afford those expensive machines. So he had this idea, why not just connect a small cheap digital camera to the scope and use it to as a very cheap endoscopy device, which can be used in remote villages and outreach centers of hospitals. So he found there's a good scope to it, and what he did was he bought a digital camera, attached the scope, fitted an adapter to change the scope so he can use it. And it was fantastic. He just shared it with all his friends and relatives and all the other peer doctors, and they were very thrilled. So he thought it was a wonderful idea, and he immediately patented that idea. And then he was wondering what to do with it. So he met one of our clients who we work with some other product, and that client told us, why don't you go talk to Icarus? So that's how he came to us. So then we discussed with him, and we told it will be costing, design fee will be something like 4 lakhs, and prototyping will be about 1 or 2 lakhs. So then he said, oh, 7-8 lakhs, no, I can't afford it. Then we said there's a scheme like from the government called MSME Design Clinic Scheme, where if it is 7 lakhs, the government will pay 60%, and you need to pay only 40%.
The whole kind of a objective of this design clinic scheme is to create a platform for constant and continuous interaction between a designer and MSME unit, because it is understood that today's time no industry can probably survive without design intervention.
So when the product came to us, it was in a very crude format. It was a digital camera with the scope attachment and several scopes to that. So then we took the scope and went to various places where it could be potentially used. That is the phase when we call it the design research phase, where we try to understand what are the use case scenarios of the product. So we found that it is very difficult for the technician to use the camera, put it into the ear, because one hand he has to use to hold the ear lobe, put the camera there, and then the controls are all over here, but the camera need to be held in one particular place. The controls, then they have to leave his hand, then use his controls here. So it is quite complex. The way in which the controls had to be holding the camera and changing the controls were not as per design. It was like it was compromising on the usage of the product. So then we developed a block model initially in plaster of Paris, and we tried to see how a product can like this be configured into various forms. All those mock-up models were given to the hospital ENT specialists. They took it around and to hold it, and they got some feedback from various doctors, which was the best form. So most of the people liked one particular form, which we froze. From that point, we went into the next phase of using that as a base design, form design. We went into the industrial design of it, or the styling of it. So out of the several styles we proposed, one of them was shortlisted. So we have designed in such a way that all these controls are moved here now. So while you're examining, you can use this hand to hold the ear lobe, and using this controls you can zoom in, zoom out, record, change the lights and all that, and you can see the image out here. So it's good for the doctor, and also to explain to the patient what's your problem with the ear, you can show it to the patient like this. You can replay the video and show it to the patient.
There are a number of cases of medium and small scale industries that have taken the concept of design seriously, and hence have been able to make a profound impact on the market.
I am sure this design clinic scheme is going to create a design movement in the country, because at all levels of micro, small and medium scale industry will get benefited with design intervention and make their products more competitive and better.
Design helps them not only to improve products but also improve processes, improve communications, sometimes helps improve work environment also, improve the inventory process. So design can help MSMEs in so many different ways.
Now this product can be marketed, and it's already attracted many companies who are wanting to invest in this design.
Design is an investment and it is not a cost. We invest in design today, we get benefit tomorrow.